Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga section. I'm here today to bring the review for Shaman King episode 14, Lyserg's introduction. And now, one of the things that I noticed, and I think it's really a dubbing issue, and again, I'm always comparing and contrasting to the original anime. And like I've said previously, I watched the original anime in English dub, and like I said before, I think it's one of the things that I noticed the most about this episode is a dubbing issue, and that Lyserg seems more revengeful in the 2021 version than he did within the original run. And again, I think that's a dubbing issue because back in the day, full kids, tried to make things as much as kid friendly possible as they could. So this probably was a dubbing issue there. And I think it was a good introduction to Lyserg. We learn about his whole revenge plot and just how far he's willing to go. Well, not really how far, but how far so far he's willing to go for his revenge. We see him desperately trying to rally up allies just so he can get his revenge, and we see like the lengths that he go towards that, even basically trying to force his way into groups just so he can get his revenge. And we see how that goes for him within this episode when he tries to take on Yo and the team. He fails quite miserably. He starts off good. What does he do? He starts off good, but when it comes to fighting Yo, he doesn't. It doesn't go too well for him, even with his Big Ben attack. It doesn't go too well. And now it seems like Yo washes him quite easily, obviously, but when the fight is all said and done, Yo even breaks it down to say that, yeah, like, yo, because you're here fighting somebody else, because you're not here concentrating on your opponents in front of you, because you're so filled with revenge and on this revenge plot, you're actually the weakest one here right now. And he even goes to the lengths of saying, like, as you are right now, even Horo, I'm not even gonna include Ren because we know Ren's strong. We know Ren's strong. Even Horo and Ryu could have beat you right now. And it all goes back to like the what we've learned in previous episodes, when your mind's not in the right place in the shaman fight anyway, you won't come out with the W. We learned this within Yo versus Faust. And that, I believe what you're saying, I believe that is the case. But if we take the revenge plot out the way, honestly think that Lyserg is probably stronger than Ryu and Horo, and that's based on something that he says earlier. He goes, I've probably got the same amount of Furioku as you, and the same amount of strength as you guys, but when it comes to skills, I'm on a different level. And now I reckon it's that skill that puts him above Ryu and Haruhara. Now, for realistically, Ryu should be the weakest of them because he's had less time to learn to be a shaman, and Yo beat Haruhara, so so them two must be the weakest. So I would really put Lyserg in 3 simply because of skill. I reckon his Furioku levels are probably because unless they've gotten stronger during the time. Well, at the time of Ren versus Yo 2, Ren had more for Ryoku. So if he still maintained more for Ryoku, then it should be Ren, Ryu, and then I reckon I put Lyserg there close to sorry, I said Ren, Ryu, Ren, Yo. I put Lyserg close to Yo, maybe no, the put above, but like similar level to Yo, and then Horo, and then Ryu. That's the order I would put them 5 in right now. With that, we have the tease, and see, the thing is, yeah, the teasing can't hit because we already know because we already know that Yo and Horo are twins. I mean, not Horo, sorry. Yo and Ziki are twins. That's why it can't hit. So it can't hit. There was a lot, and the animation throughout the episode was beautiful, beautiful anyway. But yeah, but all the teasing, with Lyserg, seeing the similarities between Yo and Ziki, it can't hit because we already know. We already know, but by the end of the episode, everything's hunky-dory between Yo and company and Lyserg, and Lyserg has been accepted into the team, so he'll go through with them moving forward. There was one thing I don't remember happening in the original running that happens at the end of this episode where we see, I don't even know if has it been revealed yet? Okay, just in case it hasn't been revealed, I'm gonna say Ryu's master, because we know that. Wait, do we? Yeah. Ryu's master was looking over Yo, and then we know after that he contacted Yo's grandpa, and then after that we see Yo's grandpa take Anna, who has been gathered or called, and then Yo's grandfather is taking Anna down to like a tomb or just another secret room to explain the history of the Asakura family to Anna. And this is where we find out that Hao's surname is Asakura. And now, I've been saying previously, yeah, it was a nice way to start off episode 1 of us finding out that Yo and Ziki are related. But at the end of the day, I feel like it is better that we find out with Yo. Yeah, that we find out with Yo. And now, if they kept that, if they maintained that from like the original running and kept this scene in, it would have been more of a tease, and it'd be more of a tease of what exactly is the relationship between Yo and sorry and Ziki, because if we didn't get the reveal in the first episode, in this episode we would have been like, wait, what? Ziki's an Asakura? But it can't hit because we already know what is going on. But I do think it was a nice a nice touch to the episode. One more thing I do want to what has piqued my interest, and I don't think we'll get an answer for it, and we didn't get an answer for it in the original running. That's why I don't think we'll get an answer for it in this running. Is why exactly? What was so special about Lyserg's parents that Zeke wanted them aboard his team? I don't think we'll get an answer for that, but it is something that piqued my interest just a little bit. I don't know if it's too major, but yeah, I think this episode was good. Good introduction for Lyserg, and for those reasons, I'm willing to give it a 4-star rating. Like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.